Your camera.
Everybody. I did it again. We had 1 week off of the camera not screwing up. And then we have Lan over there waiting in the waters because, again, his camera's not functioning. But hello, everybody. How are you?
It was bound to happen. It was bound to happen, man.
Blow in the cartridge. Blow in the cartridge.
It's all right. It's all right. We'll get it all figured out.
We're gonna get
here.
there. We got Nightmare already up in the chat. Your number one sub.
Number one sub, baby. Gonna get to those that membership
roll.
here in a minute. I'm not sure why this camera is not fixing itself. That seems odd. What the hell?
Maybe it's getting reflection off the moon from your head.
It's definitely a possibility. I
Maybe
certainly
it's reflection
have,
from Uranus.
I certainly have. Well, and with my anus, I've certainly bleached out more than a few photos in my lifetime.
I'm gonna have to start taking a tally of how many dick and ball jokes you guys put in this thing.
He's talking about
that
the
was
planet.
Astrology.
Yeah, he's talking about the
I
planet.
mean,
man.
you guys can do a tally on how much of that I do.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I swear to God, I'm going to fly down to Australia, and I'm going to rip that fucking deck of cards up. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Brandon Coates, a.k.a. Goat, right here for you. We got Big Lan. He's not actually the thing that's floating right there. Again, his camera is just...
Or am I?
Not fun. Or maybe he is. You never know. Wait, I totally forget.
Did I have this? Oh, my God. Maybe he is.
Sorry.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. I totally forgot. I totally forgot that I have this stuff on my... Hello? Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh my God! I can't. Someone got a new toy.
Yeah. Oh, Captain Butt Stuff, baby.
All right, and we got Shim coming from down under. How you doing, Shim?
Yeah, good now. Real good. Real
All
good now
right,
that I
all
know
right,
that
all
that
right.
toy
And then we got
is involved.
Franklin Jonathan Sharples down in Florida. How you doing there, Franklin?
Good. Just wondering how many times Shim really thinks about, turning on his camera every week with us. He does.
Yes. All right. Well, we're going to get things kicked off tonight.
You forgot Alan.
I said Alan. I was talking about him not being the...
I didn't hear him.
not being the guy that's
I
there.
was looking out for you, Alan. That's all I was doing.
Really quick, coming up on the show, we're going to get to the Vince McMahon stuff that we didn't get to last week. We're going to get to Around the World that we didn't get to last week. We're going to get to the songs that excite white folks that we didn't get to last week. We have an all-new Gen Z game. And then we're going to talk about a bunch of Super Bowl stuff, some prop bets. We're going to quiz Shim on NFL teams. And then we're going to do a football movie draft. But kicking things off, for this evening, we do have a new member tier, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just letting you know that right now. There is a new member tier. Again, this one's just 99 cents a month. That's my show notes. You don't need to see that.
Nice. Professional.
Hey, you guys want to see how I make my show notes? You are more than welcome to do that. And but yeah, so we have the new member tier. It's just 99 cents a month. And if you guys want to check that out, it helps support the channel. It helps kind of pay for all the stuff that we're doing. And eventually it will hopefully get all of us paid. At least that would be the goal in the long run. But there's two different tiers. We have one that's just 99 cents a month. We have another one that's $4.99 a month. With either tier, you do get wallpaper for your phone. And Nightmare was the one that came up with this idea, as she requested to have this done. So I made this up. So if you do want this fantastic wallpaper with all of our beautiful faces on it, all you got to do is become a member of the channel. It's only 99 cents. If you really want to be a big supporter of the channel, you can do the $4.99 tier, but you do get this one with 99 cents. And if you do that, you're more than welcome to hop on over in Discord or Facebook or wherever, and I'll send it to you through there.
On the line. It's on the line.
What's on the line?
So where you put your pictures on the line. You take a picture of it. You can post it on the line.
Dude, is that an intern joke? That's the intern's joke. Is that movie?
Yeah, it is.
I'm picking it up. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Here's the funny thing.
Who the fuck has seen that movie?
I'm more disappointed in myself that I get the joke than I am in you for saying it.
No, you should never be disappointed in that.
Yeah, all right. And then we have here, we also have, this comes from last week's show, because Shim tried to sneak Pulp Fiction in as a drug smuggling movie.
Oh my God.
I put
Everyone's an asshole.
I put a poll up on my YouTube channel asking people if Pulp Fiction is a drug smuggling movie. What do you think the results were, boys?
Probably no.
No.
Do you know what percentages are you thinking?
70%, 75%.
I'd say like 70 something.
Oddly enough, well, you're close. 69% of people said that it is not.
31% actually landed at 69. You doctored that. You totally doctored that.
No, I
There's
didn't.
way.
No. No, there was one person here says it's completely about redemption. Another person says there were scenes of drugs done, but at no point was anything being smuggled. Only case to be had is that it's from inside what's inside the briefcase, which then leads to the other comment that says it depends on what you think is inside the briefcase.
Yeah.
So no, it is not a drug
Another
smuggling movie.
briefcase.
It is just another briefcase.
Okay.
Probably McDonald's toys
it's those the vintage McNuggets.
from Garfield.
I do that
Muppet
those, or do
Babies.
you remember the old like Muppet Babies ones?
The
Yeah,
Muppet Baby.
had a
I just
few
had a
of those.
conversation with a
Yeah,
friend about
I had a
those.
few of those.
Do you remember it was Gonzo on a skateboard?
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, those were
Kermit,
the
Miss
best.
Piggy.
Piggy, and Animal.
Those were the best. All right, something else I've been doing over the past week is I'm just making note of weird things that I find on social media. And on Reddit,
Jeez.
I'm in the news radio subreddit. Like if you know anything about me, you know that I love the
dude,
show News
I used to
Radio.
love that show too, man.
And I want you to take a look at this because somebody had posted, "Who the hell is this guy?" Because this is from a scene, and as you can tell, it's all of the main cast, and then this one random dude here. Now
It was a stand-in.
it turns out that there was deleted scenes from this episode that involved this guy. At least that's what somebody posted. But what I would like to make a note of, if you guys would be so kind to look at the top of this post and check out the username that posted the picture.
I can barely
Can't
see
see
it.
it. I can barely
So
see it.
small.
Oh God, you can't see it?
Can you
see
tell
my-
us?
Small. I just.
Our news radio.
First date anal. Somebody actually made that their name and it got cleared.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's Reddit. Are you kidding me?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
fair
it's
enough,
Reddit for crying out loud. But yeah, so there you go. First date anal was the one that popped up there. So
Now, is it he wants that or he's?
I'm assuming
saving
I'm
it?
assuming. Well, you're assuming it's a he. Maybe it's a she.
Yeah, it could be a girl.
Oh, fair
You don't
enough.
know.
It's 2024. What are you doing, Sharp?
Maybe
Damn
her-
it.
Could be a hamster.
Maybe her name's Peg. You never
Richard
know.
Greer.
All right, next post
Peggy.
that I wanted to get to right here before we get into the Vince McMahon stuff is I had. Do you guys have those family members on social media that just post things and they don't look at what they're posting sometimes?
Yeah, it's my mom.
Or they like you can tell that Facebook is where they spend their life, unfortunately. Well, I have one of those family members. It's not a close family member, and I've blacked out their name here. But they posted this. So it's a picture. As you can see, the girl is missing her right leg. The guy is missing both of his legs from the knees down. And the post says, "It's a shame that this photo will score fewer likes and shares than some naked girl." There's one problem with this picture. Do you guys know what that is?
Is it the Blade Runner, the guy that killed his girlfriend?
Oh, God damn it. Hold on.
What the fuck, man? If you're gonna talk about a homicide that's fully real, you need to push the right button.
Oh,
man.
shut up. It's fine. Yeah.
That's the first thing I thought it was Oscar, whatever.
It's
South-
Oscar
South African
Pistorius.
guy.
That's
Yeah.
Oscar Pistorius. And so I'm like, it blew my mind. I'm like,
I
this
thought she
isn't a
was robbing
person,
me.
but this isn't a person that would share this thinking that. All she sees is no legs, no legs. I hate the pictures of the half naked chicks on social media. I have to post this. So then I went to the comment
Right.
section to take a look, and I'm like,
no
people
chicks
have
there.
to be calling them out on this stuff. Hello, Rome Freak, by the
Right.
way. Rome Freak over on the YouTube chat says Reddit allows anything. So
Yeah.
the comments, you are both amazing and awesome. Keep up the great job. You are an inspiration. God bless. Great job. You are the best. You are both amazing. Keep running. So proud of you both. God bless you both. And then this other person, this is the weirdest one. Not necessarily. We are more enlightened than our more recent ancestors, or in some cases, living relatives. But I say you both rock.
They
So-
didn't have a nice double tap on there.
I did keep scrolling down, and
soon?
you did finally get to a point where a lot of the people were finally commenting, like, "Hey, so by the way, the dude in jail for murder." In case you guys didn't know that, like, I just wanted to point that out that that guy is in jail for murder. All right. Also, I do want to do a quick plug for old Julie Jules there. I've been checking out his channel, Julie Jules. Frank, if you want to put him in the chat, you can go ahead and link his stuff there. I thoroughly
get around
enjoy watching his streams. It's kind of on the weekends. He hops on and he's playing Call of Duty while I'm editing my videos and stuff like that. It's a fun time. And Jules, we got to hop on some COD. Frank and I were wrecking shop last night. We had a first, second, and third place finish in duos. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I'm totally fucking bragging about that because I don't play enough to actually get those good scores.
Bomb, bomb.
Vero's here. Hello, Vero. How you
Vero's,
doing?
hey, Vero.
All right. Now, I'm going to warn you. This next segment here is we're getting into the Vince McMahon stuff. Shim doesn't have to worry about dick and fart jokes. But he did try to poop on somebody's head.
I read a little bit on a couple of things, and I'm pretty sure I don't even know the worst of it, so...
Well,
Go
I mean,
ahead.
so I took this stuff from an article on The Richest online, and this is from back in 2017. So the article is almost like 7 years old. So I'm just going to read through a few different things that they had listed of just the horrific things that Vince McMahon has done. And this is where Lan or Frank, if any of this is wrong or incorrect, or if you can expand on the story, feel free to jump on in. But the first story that they listed, and this isn't all of the stuff. I've kind of cut it down to just a few here. One of them was his own ruthless aggression. It says, you can say Vince's ruthlessness showed right from the gate. When he took over the company in 1982, he broke dozens of handshake agreements his father made with promoters so he could expand his territory. He immediately started stealing talent, buying out time slots, and intentionally driving these smaller promotions out of business.
I mean, it was shady, but it was also, business.
These
on
are the
some
bees and
level.
these. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I get why people get upset about that, but at the same time, I mean, it predated anything I ever worried about. So
1982.
I like the way they said that he was expanding his territory like Breaking Bad. Like, that's how
I mean,
it was.
That's how it
basically-
was.
Yeah,
That's how it was.
It's like an
is
Italian mafia
you
head
had-
moving in and whacking people.
You had different wrestling promotions that were over a certain area of the United States, and
We had the
you didn't
Northwest.
have you had basically like Brandon was saying, you had handshake deals between those promoters of the different areas, saying that if we borrow your wrestler, we'll give you this cut of the money that we make.
Yeah.
And you never ran shows in other people's territories unless you gave them a cut. So
Yeah,
he didn't
no,
want to share
yeah.
the money.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, handshake deals are. You only need to make a handshake deal once.
I mean, the
it
only
works,
truly
it
the
works
only
long
reason
term.
WWE is what it is because he did this. I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was truly all territories. And Crimson Morningstar, hello in the YouTube chat. Next one,
Hey,
firing Jim Ross and pretending that he retired. Legendary announcer Jim Ross was fired in 2013, but the company said that he retired. Proving that this wasn't the case, Ross went on to work for New Japan Pro Wrestling and eventually returned to WWE.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not even really the worst stuff that McMahon has ever done. McMahon's made fun of his
business-wise.
stroke, hasn't he?
Yeah, he had Ed Ferreira play like a really gimmicky version of him called, what was it, Frank? Like Oklahoma or
I thought
something
that
like
was
that.
on WCW that they did that.
Yeah, they did that on was that
I was pretty sure that was
WCW?
WCW in like 2000, 2001 towards the end. They had that guy called Oklahoma or whatever the
Yeah,
heck his
yeah,
name
okay.
was.
You're right,
And he
because he
ran
was
out
like
there.
managed with Mike Awesome.
Yeah, and I was thought that was one of Vince Russo's like get backs at WWF for firing him or getting rid of him, one of the others. But yeah, that was I don't know if that was actually. I don't recall them making fun of JR in the WWF/E.
Good
Well, of course, I
old
wasn't watching at that time, anyways.
JR. Anna over in the YouTube chat. Hello. I'm late. No, you're not. You're always on time, depending on when you wanted to be
Anna,
there.
you're good. You're awesome. Good to see you.
So this next story, this also will connect back to the whole territories thing. But Jim Duggan and the Iron Sheik don't know how to party. So the one thing that you can't do is break kayfabe. Unfortunately, back in 1987, Hacksaw Jim Duggan and the Iron Sheik were busted together during a DUI stop. The problem was they were rivals in the ring who could not be seen together. McMahon put the Iron Sheik on probation and fired Duggan. Simply because they were in public together. And so
Together.
this reminds me of a story that my dad would tell me because obviously growing up in Portland, Oregon, ours was the Portland wrestling scene. And my dad went to a show when he was a kid. he ended up going backstage, and the two big-time wrestlers who were supposed to be mortal enemies were backstage playing cards together.
Yeah. Drinking beers.
He's like, it destroyed the illusion for him just from
real.
there on out. Yeah. I mean, he was young enough to where like he was probably still believing that this stuff was real, but then he ends up backstage and these two dudes are playing cards together. More horrible things that Vince McMahon has done. Jimmy Snuka's murder trial.
That's one. Yeah.
I didn't catch
That's
that.
pretty
I didn't
bad.
see that one.
Did you
What do you
ever-
mean?
He basically covered up. Snuka called McMahon and got
Paid
there when
off
the
the
cops
cops.
showed up and basically paid off the cops to kind of make it look like a suicide or a drug overdose instead of this woman actually being murdered.
Is
Yeah.
this
Snuka
true?
got off with
Yeah.
murder, and they
It is true,
reopened the
yeah.
case a couple years ago, but Snuka died, and it's basically been determined that he probably choked his girlfriend to death or beat her to
But wait,
death.
is this proven that he paid off the cops? Is that proven?
That's not proven.
Yeah,
They're still investigating
So
it.
I just want to make sure that I'm not commenting on something that.
But
you know
if
what
you're
I mean?
gonna, once you hear the rest of these other stories, you'll probably go, okay.
It's one
yeah,
of
he
those.
gets
It's
paid.
one of it's one of those stories. No, trust me, the last one is the big one. But there's this one here: Stone Cold Steve Austin's domestic issues. Stone Cold
Yeah,
was
we don't even
key.
talk about that.
What's that, Lan?
It's like we don't even talk about this.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks Stone Cold's a
Just the
Super
greatest
guy.
guy on the planet.
Yeah.
I mean, bald head, facial hair. Everybody automatically thinks you're amazing. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I walk down the street and people are amazed at how cool I am. So Stone Cold was key to the revival of WWE in the Attitude Era. His ex-wife claims that everyone in the WWE knew that she was being abused, but the McMahon family put a gag order on her to keep it from going public, and it has since gone public.
Yeah.
How you feeling, Shim?
I don't know. I didn't know it went this far, man.
And
Oh, dude.
he was Stone Cold was arrested too for domestic violence.
Yes, he was. And then finally, the last one here before we get to more of the fun stuff. Chris Benoit's temper and marriage troubles. I'm going to warn you because this one is really, really awful.
You know
Are
about Chris Benoit, right, Jim?
No, I don't. But
Oh,
just go,
yeah.
man.
Man,
Just
we're gonna
go.
break you
Okay.
the illusion for him. The aura is gone.
Ooh, this one's bad. So what happened was, what year was this? Was this 06?
06
05,
or
06, I
05.
think.
Yeah.
Because I remember it was just after I moved to Florida, but essentially there was reports that Chris Benoit had passed away and his wife and his kid had passed away. And then it turns out it was a murder-suicide. And he did it.
What? Is that proven?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
you know
yeah.
why-
I like how
why he
Jim's
did it?
immediately thinks, is that proven? Because he doesn't want to overly commit. Oh, this
No,
is
because
definitely
it
no.
sounds too absurd to be like, oh, I
Well,
mean,
you want to know the reason for his actions was chair
Yeah.
shots. He took so many chair shots and head shots from wrestling to the head. He had CTE, and he killed his family because he was just out of his mind from
He's
all
out of
like
it.
what some of these NFL players are going through. So many headshots from wrestling.
And they decided to run a tribute show for him.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it was
even
before
though
they
they
knew
knew-
what he had done. Like, they
No.
just know he had passed away.
No, Vince knew, but he still went with it. Is
Yeah.
what it was. Like Vince knew. but
Well,
still
yeah, I
went
guess
with
so,
it, and, like,
because what I have written here, too, is that 4 years before that incident, she tried to divorce him. Benoit's wife did. And McMahon and all of Benoit's friends helped to make sure that none of that information went public, and they ended up staying
Yeah.
together.
right.
There
So
you
all
go.
All of these fall under the umbrella of old white guy does what's necessary to make money.
oh yeah,
basically.
but it gets
Exactly.
worse, Jim. It gets worse.
Yeah, well, that's where
Yeah,
we're going to...
there's even more.
That's where we are wrapping this up because we got to get some to some actual fun stuff here. But I appreciate everybody that's commenting over in the chat. It is time to go around the world, ladies and gentlemen. If anybody wants to keep that conversation in the YouTube chat going, you're more than welcome to. But we got
Yeah,
a
go ahead
lot
and
to get to
comment
today.
on that.
So around the world, basically, I have 3 stories here, and I've removed the location from each headline. And the location is either Oregon, Texas, Florida, Philippines, or Australia. One place where all of us are from.
Always Florida.
Alan, technically from the Philippines, although you weren't born there, but you're Filipino. Even though you look like a blue thing. Is that a hippo?
Maybe.
I think it's a.
It's not a
That's how
rhino. It
some
doesn't have a horn.
Filipinos look like. That's how some Filipinos look.
Oh, that's what they look like in the Philippines.
Yes.
All right, cool.
No, that's what they look like in New Zealand.
Ah, even better. Kiwis. All right. So we have 3 headlines here. Location is removed from each one, and the gentlemen here have to guess where the location is. Headline number 1. Blank official defends taking government chopper to Coldplay concert. Blank official defends taking government chopper to Coldplay concert. And we will start with Mr. Filipino himself, Lan.
I'm going full Texas.
Lan goes Texas. Frank, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I was gonna go Texas too. I don't remember hearing anything about that in Florida.
All right, Shim, where are you going here?
I want to say Oregon.
Shim is going with Oregon, and ladies.
That sounds like something that they would do down there.
All right, and blank official defends taking government chopper to Coldplay concert is from the Philippines.
Oh wow! Okay, they're committed over there in the Philippines. huh?
Nobody got it right, and I believe that the official actually said that it was unmissable, which is why he took the chopper over there. All right, headline number 2.
It's so Filipino too.
Blank is the #1 state to retire in 2024. Number 2 is nearly 2,000 miles away. Again, blank is the #1 state to retire in 2024. Number 2 is nearly 2,000 miles away. This time we're going to go with Frank. So obviously, since we're talking states,
I'm going with Florida because everybody wants to retire here.
Frank's going Florida. Shim, what do you think?
I'm going to do the same.
Shim is going with
Thinking the same
Florida.
thing.
Land.
It has to be Florida.
Everybody is going with Florida about the #1 state to retire in 2024. It is Florida!
Hey.
That was a reasonably easy one thing.
Hey.
We're all
Everybody
filled
gets
up,
a
by the
point.
way. We don't want anybody else. Please stop coming here. We're done. We're closed.
All right, final one here. This is so blank. Giant shopping cart spotted cruising through neighborhood. Again, this is
that's
so
Australia.
blank. Giant shopping cart spotted cruising through neighborhood. Do you want to commit with that, Frank? I'll start with you.
No, that sounds like a Texas thing. That
All
sounds
right,
like
he's
a
going.
Texas
He's
thing.
switching to Texas. Shim, what are you thinking?
I'm going with Australia. That sounds
Shim
like
is
something
going
we
with
would do.
Australia. Lan.
I'm going with Australia also.
All right, we have 2 Australias and 1
We've got
Texas.
nothing else to do down here.
This is so blank. Giant shopping cart spotted cruising through neighborhood is from Florida. 2 Florida stories, boys. So you guys all get to tie at 1 apiece
tricked
right
us.
there.
tricked
All
us.
right. We're going to be moving on here. So not bad. A tie right there. I mean, I guess that's okay. It's not the end of the world.
beaches. Why would you want to build and drive around a giant shopping cart?
It was to promote
Anna
Publix.
said
It was to promote
Anna
Publix.
Anna actually commented as someone who used to live in Florida, she left because it was too occupied. So I think
See?
she backs you up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So many people are coming here, man.
Yeah. And
Especially
Springtrap,
after
aka Crispy, hello.
Vid.
How are you? Yeah, so we're all tied up at 1 apiece right there. Let's move on to our next topic if I can find my music for it here. What did I have selected?
Yeah.
That's a thumbs up for me.
All right. A few more in here. Oh shoot, where did
There's
it
a
go?
very important one that you're missing that I'm surprised you haven't said yet.
Well, I'm pulling this directly off of the list. What is okay, let me know the song and I'll search for it on here. See if it's on there. What is it? It's not Sick
Sweet
Puppies Going Down.
Sweet Caroline.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
The white people.
Like,
do
I don't know
very
how
much for
old
that.
white
Not
people
on that list?
cannot. It's not on the list.
It's not on that
That
list.
is honestly.
Sir Mix-a-Lot?
I
Is Sir
just
Mix-a-Lot on there?
I thought it was one of 2 things. One, you were
Nope.
saving it to the end, or you just hadn't gotten to it. It's not even there. That's truly shocking because that is the #1 whitest white bread rice on a paper plate in a snowstorm white motherfucker song. That is
Lord.
like
Do you want to
it's
repeat all that again?
I'm sorry.
yeah,
It's the most white privilege song ever. Play
it
it.
is.
That song doesn't ever have to worry about being pulled over by the police.
Jesus. It's so white you could snort it up your nose and get high off of it.
Jesus.
it's-
What? Okay, a couple more on here. We do have "I Love Rock and Roll" by John Foster, "Uptown Girl"
Sir
by Billy
Mix-a-Lot wasn't
Joel.
on there?
Sir Mix-a-Lot was not on here. "Free Fallin'" by
Wow.
Tom Petty is.
Okay.
What
yeah,
about House of Pain? I would have assumed that what's the I'm blanking on the name of it. I want to say
Jump
jump,
Around.
but it's not
Jump around,
Jump
yeah.
around.
Jump around.
Out
Yeah,
there.
jump around. I figured the moment that you play that in any club or any bar, everyone goes, yeah.
Everybody's going to
it's that
start
beat.
jumping around. I know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know exactly what you're talking about. But no, it is not on the list, unfortunately.
What about Mbop by Hanson? That's the last one I heard.
No, it's
Or
not.
any. What about one of the Backstreet Boys songs?
Oh yeah, I want it that way.
Yeah, that one was on the
white
list.
people going to
That
the
one.
club.
Oh, and I did miss this one. There's two more here for you. Eye of the Tiger by Survivor.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And the song is called I'm Gonna Be, but it's the Proclaimer song. I would walk 500 miles in there. I would walk 500 more, but
I like
to
singing
be
it with the
the...
Scottish accent.
Yeah.
You
Actually,
walk 1,000
Spring Tap
miles.
is 100% correct. There's no
Is
Spice
Creed
Girls
on that
song.
list? White people go crazy for Creed.
Oh, Jesus.
Creed, and Spice Girls.
By the way, having no, but Fortunate Son by Creedence Clearwater Revival's in there. We should add to this. Wannabe is on there by Spice Girls, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And the one thing, I don't know what the most recent song is because I can't search by when they were released.
question.
That's what Vero's asking, but you guys can find it.
La Bamba
It's called Songs That Excite White Folks, and you guys can check that out over
La
on.
Bamba excites white folks. They think they're Hispanic for like 5 seconds when they dance to the music.
This is true.
We could do this forever.
It's all about. I know. I clearly should have left more time for this.
La Bamba.
What was that?
We can do two. We'll do a part 2 next week. Top 5 songs.
All right, that music means it's time for. Wait.
Yep. Wait.
The Gen Z game. I just came up with using that. I'm sorry. All righty then. So we got a new format for the Gen Z game here, folks. What are you owing at?
Crispy's in the house. I just realized. Hello, Crispy. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Crispy is Springtrap.
Yeah. Didn't realize.
All right. So the way that the new game is going to work is essentially I bought a Generations Trivial Pursuit game. And there is a question for each generation, and there's different categories. There's entertainers, architecture, awards, and trophies. There's 6 total categories. And each guy is going to get one question from each category, and they get to pick which generation they're guessing on. Each generation's worth more points or less points. Gen Z's worth 4, greatest generation's worth 3, baby boomers worth 2, and Gen X and millennial are worth 1. Right now, everybody is tied up at 1 apiece based on the Around the World game. And we are going to start with Franklin Jonathan Sharples this time.
Okay.
So the first category, Frank, is entertainers. Which generation would you like the question to be from?
Gen Z and World. I want to go World.
No. No. God damn, these guys don't read the fucking show notes.
I did. I read the show notes, man. Don't say these guys. Don't throw me in with this fucking amateur.
So it's
Just
all
pick one. Just pick
explained
one.
in there. You pick a generation because each generation's worth different amounts of points. Gen Z's, that question is worth 4 points. The greatest generation is worth 3 points. Baby boomers worth 2. Gen X
the
and
audience
millennial
gets
is worth 1.
I'll
So
go
which
Gen
generation?
X and millennial. Let me just go one. I want to go World.
No, you have to pick. You have to pick. Those are different ones. They're both just each one. So do you want the Gen
Okay,
X or the millennial
Give me-
question?
Give me
All right.
millennial.
All right, Frank wants the millennial question. Which
World,
actor
please.
played a fuck you? Which actor played a neurosurgeon, affectionately known as McDreamy, on Grey's Anatomy?
The actor?
Yeah.
Oh, I got his
You
face.
know his
but I
face.
can't-
You
Yeah,
know
I
his
can't think
face.
of his. I liked his '80s movie where he was like,
Can't Buy Me Love.
yeah, Patrick Dempsey.
How do you?
Wow! Pulled it out of his ass. 1 point for Frank. By the way, that movie all about
I'd like
wine
to go
being
for the
spilled.
world round 2, please.
That movie all about a wine being spilled on a suede dress.
Yeah.
Good God. All right, Shim, moving on to you. We're still sticking. Wait, what the hell? Okay, so yours is video games, actually.
I'm gonna go Gen Z.
Ooh, he's going for 4 points.
I'm going for the big. I'm gonna go big or go home.
All right, there's nothing
Don't
wrong
care
with
if I
that.
get it wrong. Let's go.
In which video game can the player choose to play in different modes, including Battle Royale, Save the World, Zero Build, or Creative? I love the land laugh track.
Mario Kart.
No, wrong one.
All right.
Sorry, we were looking for Fortnite, ladies and gentlemen. Fortnite.
Ah, too bad.
So apparently these cards are different. So Lan, yours is actually going to be horror movies.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Which generation you want? Oh, good.
That is fucking yeah.
We'll go baby boomers.
Oh, he's going baby boomer, so he's going for 2 points here. All right. What 1963 Alfred Hitchcock film took place in California's Bodego Bay? Or is it Bodego Bay? Bodego. Bodega. Fucking
Was it the birds?
Oh,
Holy
fuck.
shit.
I keep hitting the wrong damn button. Yeah, that's right. Lan, you got yourself, which one was that? Baby boomers? You got yourself 2 points there, buddy. Yeah, it was the birds. Bodega Bay is in the Sonoma County, about 1.5 hours from San Francisco.
That's a good guess.
Shim can look in the chat if it's not his question.
No,
Shim
I
looking in the
wanted
chat?
to know I wanted to cheat. I wanted to look
Are
at
you
my
fucking
question.
dick?
No, I know. She put it in later, and I was like, I could have looked later. Anyway, move on. I will not cheat.
If you are in the chat, feel free to answer. Again, it's on these guys to not cheat.
Yeah.
All right, I guess I'm not quite sure what this one would be. I think this is. Oh, Christ.
Is it my turn? Do I get to pick?
No, it's on Frank.
Oh, come on, give it to me.
Planets.
500.
Yours is this is architecture. Which generation do you want?
Let's go millennial again.
Going
They'll do it, yeah.
millennial.
Now you got a shot.
Formerly
Let's do
London
it.
Bridge Tower, what building named for its shape became the tallest building in the United Kingdom in 2013?
It looks like a butt plug. I don't know what the name of it is though. The egg.
The Shard, ladies and gentlemen. The Shard.
The Shard. It's called the Shard. They were so close, weren't they?
Here's a random one for Shim. What celebrated and distinctive performing arts center? This isn't for points, by the way. What celebrated and distinctive performing arts center, originally designed by Danish architect Jorn Utzon, opened in 1973?
Why are you giving that to me?
Because it's the Sydney Opera House.
Oh, it's a
It's the
Sydney
Shard,
Opera House?
Jim. It's a Shard.
It's the Shed. All right, next one for Shim. Which generation you want, buddy?
I'm gonna go Gen Z again.
He's going Gen Z. He's going for the big
All the
points. What is the sweet and spooky TikTok username of former art student Tyler Gaka, known for his unique brand of gentle chaos?
Fuck everyone.
Shard. It's not Shard.
I butt plug user 02.
Did you just
I don't know.
pig on us for a minute there?
Dude, I got no concept. No idea.
Ghost Honey.
Great. That's great.
What?
I didn't make up the questions, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, make sure you guys are clicking like down below. It's much appreciated. All right, moving over to
Yeah,
Land.
after.
Which generation you want, buddy?
I'll take Japanese relations for 200, Alex.
I'll take Ape Tit.
The
We'll do
British
greatest generation.
Dejournay. Oh, he's going big, going greatest generation for 3 points. Big Land. Who was the main protagonist in J.D. Salinger's coming-of-age novel Catcher in the Rye? The 3 different options: Holden Caulfield, Scout
He gets
Finch.
options?
Yeah, some of
Fucking
them.
what?
Some of them
Why
have
did I get
options.
options on
didn't
the
write
Shard?
the questions. Get off my back.
Don't give him options.
Holden Caulfield, Scout Finch, or Sally Hayes?
It's rigged, Shim. It's rigged.
The whole game is now void.
Wait. Say him again.
Shard.
Holden Caulfield, Scout Finch, or Sally Hayes?
The first one, Holden Caulfield.
He just got it.
This is, dude. You could have given me 3, like you know what I mean?
Okay, look.
Oh,
I'm literally reading these off of the
he's
fucking
getting
cards
angry.
that I bought. I can't make
don't
up
give
3
him-
options.
Don't give him the
by
options.
the way,
Just say
guys,
give
I
us
want
the
to be
name.
very clear. The subtext in Goat's voice right now is, "Why did you do something, motherfuckers?"
It is. It fucking is. I bought
Here's a
this game
fart
for this, and they're
noise.
fucking pissing and moaning. You know what?
And
Fine.
here's another fart noise. We've got
just so that everyone, but to be clear, everyone who's watching, so that you understand that joke, Brandon does all the work for this, all the show notes, all the research, and we show up and waste his fucking time and
By
ride
pissing
his
and moaning.
coattails as the only professional.
He's not wrong.
Just so that he's got shit to chop
we're
up for
not
his
getting
channel.
paid,
Yeah, so,
we
uh,
gotta cause as much anarchy as we can.
Mary Raver says Sharples is my fave.
Yeah.
Aw. And then Springtrap, aka Crispy, says, "What does the winner win?" It is bragging rights, but also whoever has the most points at the end gets to go first in the movie draft. It's kind of the big thing.
Are we doing that again? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
gonna have a fucking stroke.
Look at his face.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God! All right, where are we at here, Frank?
We're at the world.
We still have 4 questions per guy to go here. Frank, which generation do you want?
Wow.
It's awards
I'm
and
going-
awards and trophies is your category.
Awards and screw it. Let's go Boomer.
Oh, I'm going to tell you, you wanted to go Gen Z on this.
Can I
You probably
get
would've
can I
gotten
get the answers at the end of the question for this one, please, Alex?
No, you may not. What are you going, Baby Boomer?
Baby Boomer.
Oh fuck! You picked like the most difficult one out of all of this. The Art
I'm gonna
Ross.
cheat.
The Art Ross Trophy is awarded each year in the NHL to the leader in what statistical category?
One more time.
The Art Ross Trophy. If you're fucking googling it, I can see it. I can see your screen behind you in your James Dean poster.
That's the TV.
That is where wrestling showed up.
The Art Ross Trophy is awarded each year in the NHL to the leader in what statistical category?
Well, seeing as I know nothing about hockey, because the only snow we have in Florida is
Cocaine.
it's got to be saved pucks.
Nope. Scoring.
Oh,
All right, Shim.
why couldn't I get like 3 scoring, not scoring, or punching refs in the face?
Here's one that's right up Shim's alley. Baseball.
All right, fuck you, Sharples.
Oh my. Oh, you love how the half of your show is just picking the shit that's going to make me look so dumb. Yeah, let's do
No,
Gen
that's
Z
later,
again.
that's later.
I'm confident. I'm confident, man. Gen Z, baseball, all the way.
Okay.
Let's go.
This one has options.
Do I get multiple choice?
It does. This one does. This one has 3.
Let's go. Let's
Which team did not participate in the 2009 World Series, nicknamed the Liberty Series? The Yankees, the Mets, or the Phillies?
Oh,
go. The Yankees.
oh.
No, I am sorry. It is the Mets. The nickname was in
Alright.
the honor of New York's Liberty statue for the Yankees and Philadelphia's Liberty Bell. No points for Shim. Land, moving over to you, buddy. What do you want? Yours is games.
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 We'll go Gen X.
He's going Gen X. In ladder toss, what is the name of the 2 balls connected by a string? Look at it! Coral balls.
That's a good thing I only picked a point.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're not going to get it.
The Bolo balls.
You have no fucking clue how close you were right now.
It's I know a bolo is usually 2 balls tied together.
It's
Also, be on the
bola.
lookout.
It's
Please.
bola.
Bola.
Yeah, it's bola. So, there you go. You guys happy? It's not rigged for Land to win. Moving on to Frank here. Yours is
think
transportation,
it's
your
rigged.
category. Which generation you want, buddy?
The world. I'm going millennials. I mean, I'm not catching up to this, so give me just a point.
You could go Gen Z.
Fine, Gen Z. Let's go for
go.
broke.
Oh, dude! Frank.
Did I find a Lucky Charms? Do I get
Which
like 50
okay,
extra
Gen Z
points?
question. Gen Z question right here for Frank. Which mode of transportation made popular by the hit movie franchise Back to the Future was released by the brand Hendo in
The
2015?
hoverboard.
See, Frank, if you believe,
If you believe
you can
in
do it.
love after love, that was 4 points.
Kinda like
1,
Peter
2,
Pan.
3,
That was
4,
that was
baby.
Gen Z question. I was going to say.
Yeah.
Why do I do this with you?
And then it even has a
I'm dragging behind you guys.
it even has a note right here that says although the DeLorean had been around since 1976. All right, Shim, over to you. You can go.
Yeah.
You just got to get one, and you're right back in this. If you go Gen Z, But your category, appliances.
Appliances. Yeah, Gen Z. Let's do it. All the way. Go big or go home.
In the age of fruit smoothies and homemade juice, which rival to the NutriBullet has tried to chop down its competition in recent years?
The chopper.
Get to the chopper.
The Ninja.
Ninja. Yeah.
The Ninja.
The Ninja. The company also makes air fryers and indoor grills. All right, Lan.
You know, the funny thing is there is one in Australia called the chopper.
Oh.
Do you
That's why I
guys
said
do you
it.
guys have the was it the chopper? Was it that the weird guy?
Slap
Got
chop.
arrested- The slap chop. That's it.
You
The slap chop.
Slap
Yeah.
it. Plop, 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 plop.
All right, Lan. Yours is here we go. Genetics and DNA. Which generation?
Oh,
you
all
want?
right. We'll go Gen X.
Going Gen X. What popular genealogy company founded in 1983 has helped connect relatives around the globe to their historical family trees?
Ancestry.com. Oh, hey.
Yeah, it's Ancestry or Ancestry.com. It is now the largest for-profit genealogy company in the world. Point for Lan. He takes the lead by 1. We got 2 more questions for each gentleman here. Frank, your category.
Yeah.
Presidential.
Presidential. As in.
As in, like, people
Like
who are presidents.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was like how people
The United
acted.
States?
Or what- the world. I want Gen Z.
He's going Gen Z. He's going big. What nickname did Joe Biden earn based on
Dark
on his
Brandon.
preferred mode of commuter transportation?
Wheelchair bound.
Yeah, that's a good guess, but it's wrong. Amtrak Joe. The only thing I've ever
Amtrak.
heard is Creepy
Amtrak.
Joe and Sleepy Joe, but that's just me.
I know the Dark Brandon, where they made fun. You know, like they were taking Brandon back, and he put like fighter glasses on and became Dark Brandon. I don't know. That's all I know. I don't pay attention to politics that much. The world.
All right. Shim, government projects is yours. And it looks like these are all based in the
Give me something that I can get close to. Can you just cheat? Because you gave, you know what I mean? Like, give me something I can get close to. Government projects. If it's American government projects, help a brother out, for Christ's sake.
Big business. I'll give you big business. Which
Big
generation
business.
do you want?
I'm going Gen Z.
It's going Gen Z. Which crypto? Oh, this is right up your alley.
Okay, go.
Which cryptocurrency generated much wow when it unexpectedly grew to a market cap of over $80 billion?
80 billion Bitcoin?
Which cryptocurrency generated much wow when it unexpectedly grew to a market cap of over $80 billion?
Oh, you're talking about Doge? Dogecoin? Thank God.
It's Dogecoin.
Okay, cool. Thank you for
Giving him
helping
a
a
choice
brother
of
out.
3.
Good God. Let me just fucking...
Yeah, could have given...
I only gave
Oh
you 3. Yeah, see, everybody else,
yeah, I'm not gonna-
Anna said Bitcoin. Nightmare said Doge over in the...
Well, you got to understand that depending on the year, Bitcoin was big wow. Depending on the year.
but
so
much,
it's Gen
much
Z.
wow comes from the Doge meme. The Doge meme.
Much wow?
It comes
Dude, you
from
know
the
more
meme.
about that than I do, because it's a stupid fucking coin that I pay no attention to. Anyway, we don't want to go down that road. Let's go to the next question.
All right, Lan, you're in the lead by 1 over Shim and over 1 by Sharples and 1 on Shim.
Infinitely inflationary.
Your category is famous feds.
Famous what?
Feds, like federales. I don't know about federales, but feds.
Boomer.
Oh, we'll do Greatest Generation.
Ooh, going big. Greatest generation. Many visitors to Washington, D.C. land at an airport named after which Cold War statesman?
Ooh.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, he knows it. It's right there.
Use your voice thing.
Give him 3 choices.
Many visitors.
J. Edgar Hoover.
Nah. Dulles Airport. John Foster
Oh.
Dulles.
No idea who that
Is
is.
it Dulles or Dulles? I don't fucking know at this point. Just end this thing, you fucking hooligan. All right, here we go. Shim, it's on you, buddy. Yours is festivals is your category. For your final question, by the way, you're down by 1 to Lan.
I'm down by one. You
No,
sure?
this is for
'Cause if
Frank.
that's the
This
case.
is for Frank.
Oh, okay.
Did I say Shim? I meant Frank. Sorry.
Yeah, he's a show.
No, Frank, you're
So
up.
tell me, give me.
No, this is Frank's
Give me
question.
Oh shit. Okay. Cool.
Shut
My
the fuck
question.
up. Frank. Dude, it's been a long week, man. Like, as you can't tell, I'm already losing my voice. Like, go to hell, everybody. All right.
What's the topic?
Festivals.
Festivals. What's the one that gives me 2 points?
The one that gives you 2 points would be Baby Boomers.
All right, let's go Boomers, horns down.
He's going Boomers, horns down. Uh-oh. On what kind of farm was the first Woodstock Music and Arts Festival in 1969? Your 3 choices. Flour, dairy, or poultry?
It was a dairy farm.
2 points for Frank.
I get stories of Woodstock from my dad all the time. I mean, it's just engraved in my head.
Yeah, and if you want, you here on the YouTube channel, make sure you go check out the History of Rock that Shim and I did on Woodstock 69, Woodstock 94, and Woodstock 99.
Because I would have crushed that. So, and
Quick, ask me again.
All right, so, okay, this one's for you, Shim. Leisure foods. Leisure foods.
let's go. What am I behind? 2 points?
You're behind Frank by 3.
Yeah, go Gen Z.
Let's go, and Gen Z is looking to take the lead. This would be the greatest comeback of all time in this game that just started today for the first time ever. In 2016, what trendy dish did social media writers for the Washington Post describe as more than just a meal, it's a meme? Oh, fuck, you better get this.
No, why would I? Okay, but
You just put the
2016,
pressure on
New
them, it's
York
over.
Post. More than just what was trending
Porky
for
the pig.
food? What'd you say?
Huh?
In
What did you say?
2016, what trendy dish did social media writers for the Washington Post describe as more than just a meal, it's a meme?
Dude, I'm trying. I really am. It's on the. I want to cheat so bad because it's right there on the screen. I can see the chat. All right, I'm gonna go pork rinds because I got no fucking idea.
Nobody
rinds.
actually. Oh wait, no, Nyberg just came in with the correct answer. Shim is wrong.
Oh, it's avocado toast.
The dish
I don't
originated
get it.
in Australia.
Okay. Are you giving me this? This is a hint.
No, it is avocado toast, but it says
Yeah, it's
right
avocado
here.
toast.
It fucking
Yeah, but
originated in Australia.
Yeah.
You don't know your own country. You got no national pride. Jesus.
Are you really from Australia? You sure you're not from
Yeah.
New Zealand?
All right, Lan, this one's for you. You are 1 point behind Franklin Jonathan Sharples. Your category, slang.
Slang, we'll go Gen Z.
He went big. He wants to really go up over the top here. Top rope from Big Lan. What steamy beverage is also a slang term for gossip? This is when I wish we had his camera.
Dude, it's almost
steamy
weirder.
Beverage.
Steamy beverage is also a slang term for gossip.
Yeah, I know this one. Can I steal?
I had a feeling you would know it.
There's no stealing.
Not in the new updated version of
That's
Gen
a bunch
Z.
of cap.
Make sure you like below. What?
Oh man, I have no idea.
Tea.
It is tea.
Tea?
It is tea. Frank got it right.
Tea.
So what do you?
Remember the Kermit the Frog memes where he's sipping on the tea?
Is that where the fuck that comes from?
That is where it comes from, my man. That's how it got incorporated. The
Well,
gossip. I don't, or I'm just over here. Like they're not listening to the gossip.
So, by the way, the whole point of this
That doesn't
too
make any
is
sense to
that
me.
the people that
Slander.
lose the game are supposed to eat one of the Birdie Bots every flavor beans. And I
tried looking for
messaged all
those.
the guys last
Couldn't
week
find
about
them.
it, and I got fucking crickets for an answer. Again, only one doing the work here. But that's it. So hopefully, like, if everybody can get their hands on some, that's going to be the thing, is that if you lose the game, so it's not necessarily winning. Like, yes, you will get to like pick first in the movie draft, but on the flip side, you'll have to eat a bean, and hopefully it's not one of the vomit tasting ones.
I looked for him, couldn't find him. I just probably need to order them off the internet.
You
On the
can't find
line.
them on Amazon. Do you think you could get them down there, Shim?
Is Amazon on the line?
Is it on the line?
I think it's
Look.
on the line. I think you order.
No,
it
honestly,
and
those
you
beans
go on the
that
line.
you have to get those beans. You have to get them imported from the States.
I'm gonna
They're
send,
they're-
I gotta ship like
Yeah,
laptops
that's
and
what- yeah.
stuff for my company, so I'm gonna ship you a
Ship me
thing of beans.
Solid. Here we go.
Oh, it's Super Bowl time, baby. So my first question here, before we get into this, because we're gonna quiz Shim on NFL teams. We're also gonna talk about some prop bets and some other things. And my first question, Shim, do you actually watch the Super Bowl?
No, I watch the halftime show after it's happened, and that's it.
Fair
No,
enough.
I don't follow football.
No, hey, no shame in that, man. Nobody's
yeah.
saying you got to do it. So I did do a post. It was a short or a reel. I think it came out last week, and it was about the NFL's response to why they don't move the Super Bowl to Saturday. And essentially, they said people are conditioned to watch it on Sunday. We're not fucking changing it. Because it's been proven time and time again that the productivity in the United States plummets the Monday after because like nobody fucking shows up to work. Apparently, people do not agree with the NFL. As there's these are some of the comments from the Facebook post that I put up. Somebody here says many will watch it on either day, so it doesn't matter. Plus, the Super Bowl has been on Sunday for decades. Another person says because the bookies are off on Saturdays. I have to stop watching the NFL because they have gotten too political.
Thanks for your input, sir.
Another one. I don't care. I don't watch. It adds nothing to my life. If I want to see it, I will watch reruns at no charge.
I believe it's.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. I was gonna say.
NFL
I think
is
that guy's. I think that guy's AI. I don't think he's real.
It's possible. NFL
David
is wrong.
Miller looks fake.
Saturday would be the biggest event of the year, and then finally, I usually only watch the quarter. I'm assuming like the first few quarters. I need to get up early to get to sleep at 10 or 11. On the East Coast, it wraps up 10:30 usually. So I'm not quite sure what this
kinda.
person's saying, but
The thing that I find funny is that people are talking about Taylor Swift more this year than the fucking game itself, and that must really piss off the players. Constantly
but
getting asked questions about
why,
Tatum.
right? But you know why?
No,
right?
I know why, but as a person, if I was another member of a football team that worked my ass off to get to the Super Bowl and all they did was ask me questions about Taylor Swift, I love Taylor Swift and everything that she's achieved. I really think she's great. But can you shut up about it during the Super Bowl if I worked my life to get there as an athlete? You know what I mean? They're just asking Tay questions.
You're going to get the Swifties mad at you, buddy.
Here they come.
Swifties going to come in force.
Yeah, let's get mad. Let's get mad and rate this show. Let's
All
get
right.
it up the algorithm. Get mad.
Say rate.
Tell me what you think.
All right.
Tell me what you think.
All right, so I have a quiz here for Shim. I have 20 teams, and he has to guess if the team is real or if it's fake, an actual NFL team. Shim, are you ready?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
crush
Jim.
this.
45 seconds is how long this music will go. Once it stops,
And my
You're
only
done.
answer is real or fake. I just
it's
say
real or fake. Are you ready?
Let's go. I'm ready.
Frank and Lane, you guys are keeping score on this, right?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. Oops, wrong music. All right, ready? Here we go. New England Patriots.
Real.
Oh, we only got through 13 of them. Here are the other ones. You got to
I'm
go
sorry,
rapid
man.
fire. You got to
Sorry.
go rapid fire on these. You ready?
Sure.
Compton Clovers.
Real.
Los Angeles Rams.
Fake.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Fake.
Rockford Peaches.
Fake.
Albuquerque Isotopes.
Real.
New Orleans Saints.
Real.
Carolina Cream Ropers.
Fake.
So I had to do, okay. So I hope you guys were keeping track there for me because I have no idea what he said, real or fake
I
to.
only got. He had 5 right, and then I was trying to keep up with all the ones that he completely just got right.
I think he got 13.
I got 13
Right?
wrong.
Right.
All right.
No, I only.
We
got
got to work on your,
5
okay,
right.
we clearly got to work on you guys' scoring system because the point was that we can go back and figure out which ones he got right or wrong. I know that he said New York Yankees was a real team. That's Major League Baseball.
Yeah, I knew as soon as you said Jets, I was like, damn. And then I started to really think about it, which you didn't want. You wanted to humiliate
All right,
me.
I'm going to
so
go
sorry
through the
about that.
whole list right now. New England Patriots NFL team. Kansas City Chiefs, NFL team. They are in the Super Bowl this year. New York
Right.
Yankees, Major League Baseball. New York Jets, an actual NFL team. San Francisco 49ers. Shim, what'd you say?
I think I said,
said
49 is fake. I said fake.
It's a real team, and they're in the Super Bowl this year. So,
Okay.
They're
Ottawa
playing
Sen-
against Taylor Swift.
Ottawa Senators, Los Angeles Rams, real NFL team. Cincinnati Bengals, real NFL team. Rockford Peaches, that is a league of their own, by the way. Albuquerque
Oh, yeah.
Isotopes. That's from, they're actually taken from the Springfield Isotopes, but the Albuquerque Isotopes, that's a minor league baseball team that does exist, but it's not an NFL team. New Orleans Saints, NFL, and Carolina Cream Ropers, I completely made up.
I was gonna, yeah. And I got so flustered at the end when you were rushing me that I actually sounded like a sample from a hip hop song. Fake! Fake!
All right, we're gonna get to some prop bets and some things about the Super Bowl here that you may not know. So, Shim, do you know what a prop bet is?
A fake bet, basically a bet without money.
No, it's a real bet. It's just you're betting on something, like you're not betting on who's going to win the game.
Right.
Like it's so here are some of the prop bets that you can actually bet on. You can bet on the opening coin flip. You can bet if it will be heads or tails.
Right. I heard you can bet on what color Taylor Swift's shirt's gonna be.
Ooh, we're gonna get to that.
Is that a?
We're gonna get to that.
Okay.
You can bet on the color of Gatorade that's poured on the winning coach. You can bet on the length of the national anthem. You can bet on if a word will be forgotten during the national anthem. You can also bet on whether or not Travis Kelce will propose to Taylor Swift after the game.
Yep. I heard about that one.
Another one in here is how many times will they show Taylor Swift during the game? Do you guys know what the over-under is on that?
No idea.
How many times they what?
They show her during the game.
Oh, it's got to be over under 30, right?
Shim's Frank's going 30. What do you think, Lan?
No idea.
Just fire off a guess. Fire off a number. How many times do you think they'll show Taylor Swift during the game?
50.
Okay.
How many minutes is the game? It's 2 hours, right?
Actually, the games usually last around 3.5. This one's a little bit longer because there's more to that.
I'm going to
for the
go over
halftime
75. 75.
You guys are
More, probably more.
way the fuck over. It's
Way
5.5.
That's it. How do
The
you do
over-under is
half? What are they
5.5.
going to do?
No,
Show her
no,
legs?
no. The reason that they do a half is so that it's essentially you're guaranteed on either side of it. It doesn't push.
Oh.
Because if it's
No,
only
I think they're
5 and
gonna
you
do it
guess
way
5,
more.
it's a push.
I think they're going to do it way more. They're going to do it so
Well,
much.
The only thing that I heard as an argument is against why they would show her so many times is we already know that she's there. Now, the one thing would be like if Travis Kelce has a huge fucking game, they're going to show her all the time.
Or if he breaks his leg.
Or we could go crazy dark with it, and if he breaks his fucking leg.
I'm not saying I know people, but
He could get a concussion.
See, Jules said 15. See, you guys were all way over. So I mean, you can go bet that. You could bet the over if that's what you guys think.
the Swifties demand to see their leader, okay? It's
But
going
that's
to be
the
more
thing.
than 5.
But that's the thing is, there were people that I've been listening to this week that were saying one of the arguments against that is the NFL doesn't want to make the game about her. She's there. They will show her, but they do understand that they can't make the game about her, which is why they
Like
would
they
limit
did
how
the
many times they
entire
do actually
season?
show her.
I'm sorry. I'm going to push back the exact opposite way. They care about money. People want to see Tay-Tay. They're going to show her so much more.
Tay-Tay.
Yeah, Tay-Tay, because that's what everyone calls it. Like, I want to.
But it's better
all
in the
kids.
but it's better in the
here's
Australian
thing.
accent.
All of the kids that aren't interested in football are going to watch the show to see Tay-Tay, and they need to satisfy those Tay-Tay loving
It
motherfuckers.
sounds like a side in some sort of fast food restaurant when you call it. Can I get the
Take a
side
side
order
of
of
Tay-Tays?
Tay-Tays?
It's out of Tay-Tay.
Some ketchup with my Tay-Tays.
You know, why don't we place a bet right now and see what happens? We'll wrap it up
Fuck
next week.
it.
Let's do it.
Here, no,
$5.
everybody. Okay, everybody.
Let's do
okay.
a quick $5 bet.
Wait, closest to it. Do we want to play Price is Right rules or not? Like you can't go
Which
over.
one's that?
Like if they show her
Oh.
60 times and you guess 61, you don't
Yeah.
win. Do we want to do
I'll
that?
bet. I'm gonna bet.
I'm just gonna go. We'll go
5.
closest, fucking closest
Okay.
to the hole. Taylor Swift's
yeah.
hole.
Wow.
Okay.
Tay-Tay's hole.
Those
Get
are
it
wide
right.
holes.
All right. Who's going first? Who's going first?
I don't care. I don't give a shit. My voice
Big
is going.
Len.
Huh?
Okay,
Big
I'm gonna
Len.
go. I'm gonna go 5.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Frank?
I'm going to go 25 Tay-Tays.
All right. Shim?
I'm gonna go 26 Tay-Tays.
Oh, what a dick move. Oh, such a dick move.
$1.
You guys think I haven't fucking done this shit before?
What if they do 25 right on the
He-
dot?
he
Then you'll
fucking-
wish you
Then
did
you
20.
win.
I was gonna say-
Then I owe you 5.
Well, actually, no, not necessarily, because I said we're not doing Price is Right rules. So if it comes in at 17, Frank will still win.
Yeah.
Because he'll be closer. So it's basically if it's 26 or over, Shim's got
26
it
or over,
on.
I'm covered. Yeah.
He's got it on lock, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen. But on
I
that
think you
note,
underestimate the Tay-Tay.
You all right?
all right, it's movie draft time. We got to get through this. We're going.
Yeah.
We're going long
10
today,
minutes over.
boys.
You can push it the
Me
next
every
week.
day.
Oh no, you can't.
No, it's football.
movies.
Yeah, it's football movies.
Football.
All right, so we're gonna go
Wait,
based on the
football!
scores. So Frank will get the first pick. Big Lan will get the second pick. Shim will get the third pick, and I'll get the fourth pick. We're doing it snake draft style, so then it'll come back around to me for the second round. So basically, what we're trying to do here is we're trying to pick the best triple feature night of football movies. Now, Frank and I were talking last night. Jerry
We
Maguire
huddled.
counts as a football movie.
Why?
Because it's very there's enough football in it
Centered
to,
around
to
it,
kind
yeah.
of count it as a football movie. So,
Okay.
all right, let me see here. Give me 1 second and get all of my ducks in a row. Frank, you are
Yeah.
first on the board. Where are you going, man?
Can we get some chants with this one? Like the most famous football movie ever, and they did the chant, Rudy, 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 Rudy. No one else wants to do it. Screw you guys. You all too white.
That's a bullshit movie.
That's a great
Movie's
movie. That was
freaking
my
great.
choice.
It's a
Literally one of my choices.
Joe Montana even came out and said that
Well, I
Rudy
know
was
it's
full
bullshit,
of shit.
but it's a great movie.
Oh,
It's
well.
a football movie. It's not an actual football.
The
give me
actual-
the bloodline movie. Jerry Maguire.
Harry Maguire. All right, well, fine. You get ready. All right, Lan, your first pick. Where you
Yeah.
going, buddy?
First pick. I'm going Little Giants.
Oh, such a good
Yeah.
movie.
That was gonna be my third pick.
Damn. All right, Shim, what is your first pick?
I'm gonna start with Waterboy.
There was. What did we say?
I knew it. I called it yesterday, dude.
Why can't
Last
I-
night, Frank and I were playing Call of Duty, and I said, I guarantee Shim picks the Water Boy. Like I
That's the
guarantee
first
fucking
one.
teed it. All right, I get to go back to back here. So I am going to go with a couple of high school movies.
Oh yeah.
I'm going Varsity Blues and Remember the Titans.
There you go.
All right, back to you, Shim.
I want to ask if School Ties would count.
Not enough football.
Okay, all right. Well, then I'm gonna go Blindside.
Oh,
right,
Blindside,
good,
the movie that they got sued over.
Damn, School Ties was on my list.
Should we
I
count it?
I thought there was enough football in there, man. Because the thing is, School
I'll-
Ties is a
look,
kick-ass movie.
If two of you have it, I will give you School Ties.
Okay.
So do you
well,
want School Ties, or do you want to keep Blindside?
I'm gonna keep Blindside now because if he can have it.
All right, Lance. So do you want School Ties?
No. No. It was on my list, but that doesn't mean I wanted it.
Jesus.
Okay.
All right, fine. Okay, so do you want School Ties then, Shim?
No. I'm sticking with Blindside.
What the fuck?
I just said it was on my list. That's all.
The world.
But it was the way you
I'm-
said it. You were like, "Fuck!" It was on my list.
No, I just said it was on my list too. That's
All right,
I
what's
said.
next?
All right, Lane. Then you're up. What are you going? If you fucking
Last
say
Boy
School
Scout.
Ties, I'm gonna.
Last Boy Scout.
Oh.
Dude, I didn't think that one would count, man.
I was
it's all
iffy
about
on that.
football.
I was iffy on that too, but the fact that there's a whole scene where a dude pulls out a gun and shoots a guy in the face.
Yeah, but that's not a football movie. That's an action movie about cops and robbers
I'm
that
iffy
happens
on
to
it.
have.
If you guys say no, Lane will have to pick again.
Yeah, you go with School Ties, man.
Wait, so you're saying no? We're saying no?
I'm leaving it up to Shim and Frank.
I've never seen
I
it,
say
so-
I
Tim
say
says
no.
no.
I'm sorry. I say
All
no,
right,
man.
pick it. All right, it's great, fantastic movie, but
Yeah.
Yeah. not a
Okay,
football
no?
movie.
yeah. All right,
Okay,
what
then
else?
I'm going with the program.
Fuck. Love that movie, man.
That was about Florida State, by the way. That's
I
why
know.
changed the name
That's
of
what
the
I was gonna
school.
say, because when you look at the color scheme of the school, it's like, dude, that was totally Florida State, man.
They wanted to use Florida State, and they said no once they found out all the
Yeah.
the stuff that was going.
'Cause
with
remember,
the
they
rape
used-
and the
they used
steroids.
actual schools that they play.
They use ACC. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Frank, back-to-back picks. What do you got?
All right. The first one is Friday Night Lights,
Ooh, good pick.
Enjoyed that one.
Good pick.
and then my third one is Wildcats with young Wesley Snipes
shit,
and
with
Goldie
Goldie
Hawn
Hawn.
and Woody Harrelson.
Oh, damn! I forgot about that movie.
Oh
Dude, I
yeah,
totally
and I
forgot
think,
about that one.
Fuck.
I think that chick who's married to Ryan Reynolds, her sister's in that movie. Do you remember that?
I totally forgot about Wildcats, man.
I love that movie. It's a great movie.
1986. Woody
was
Harrelson,
like one of those-
Wesley Snipes,
Yeah, Goldie Hawn.
Robin Lively,
Yeah.
Yeah,
She was a daughter in that. in that
Nipsey
movie.
Russell.
Yep, he was the principal.
Oh, and I'm so glad you brought this up, because this totally just gave me my third movie. If Alan, if you steal it, I'm gonna fly to Portland and flick you in the dick, man. Because it's
What
this
is it?
totally.
Steal it.
It's just
Steal it.
because I had completely forgotten about this other movie, but it just like sprung my memory. Anyway, go. Who are we on here? Lan.
My
you going?
third,
Is it Len?
Yeah.
third final.
Yeah.
I'm going Necessary Roughness.
Ooh, see,
Yeah,
and that was
I had that one.
that
I love
was
that one.
going to be that was going to be my third pick. That's I love that movie.
Yeah,
Scott
Ireland.
Bakula, and I got to interview Rob Schneider a few years ago, and I told him that there's a line from him in that movie that I think of almost every time I see a sack. You remember when the big guy, Manu gets a sack and he goes, "Big sack from Manu the Slender." Always in my head. Always in my head. All right, Shim, what's your third and final movie?
Any Given Sunday.
Ooh,
Good.
good movie.
Good. That's what I was gonna say. That was one of the movies that I had to walk out on because the date I was with got bored. Even
What?
though I wanted to see what. Yeah, she didn't like the football aspect of it, and we had to leave in the middle of it because it was boring. I
Oh,
was
good
like,
lord.
Wow. Okay.
All right, well, let me go and delete all of the ones that we have picked. So I got a whole...
That's why I stopped dating her.
But, well, you know, call it like it is, Frank.
Never leave Al Pacino.
Or Jamie Foxx or Lawrence
Eh.
Taylor.
I'm not big on Jamie Foxx.
He's not big on you either, he told me.
Well, he's only what, like 5'7"? That's okay.
Did I ever tell you that when he came to Florida when I was working down there, and they literally rolled out the red carpet for him?
No, for the radio station?
Yeah.
The red carpet.
So
Was that when he was?
Was
I
it
was-
a bit, or did he ask
no,
for that?
I don't. I,
Did
well,
he
I
blame
think
it on
no.
the alcohol?
I think they just did that because he like this is when he was at his peak. I mean, this was like 06, 07 maybe when he was like
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
when his music was out.
big time. So I was working at the rock station on one side of the building, and then the hip hop station was on the other side. And I noticed that there's a lot of people kind of mulling around. And then I see a couple of the promo guys literally rolling red carpet down the hallway.
Wow.
That's
So-
a bit much.
Yeah, so
Did he
I'm just kind of
request
sitting
that?
there, and I don't know if he requested it or not. I just know, and then I saw him walking down the hallway. And you know who
you
didn't want
imagine-
red carpet? Common, because he's the common man.
He's a common man.
Because he's the common man. Could you? I think it would be a bit rich if you actually were the person that had to call the station and say, "By the way, if you don't have red carpet, you better get
I
some
don't-
because it's on Jamie's rider."
I don't think he asked for it. I think, at least from my side of things, knowing them and how big of a star he was at the time, that's something they would have done to make him feel special.
The
Like
next
I
time
don't think
come
he
to a
would have
station,
requested it. What's that?
The next time I go to radio, I am going to insist on red carpet. The next time I come to KLAQ.
All right. You see how well that works out. Their carpet's
Yeah.
like, filled with stains and shit. It's a radio station, man. Radio stations don't have budgets anymore. They just don't. All right, so I put up a poll last week that was basically, what is the greatest football movie of all time? I put 3 options up, Rudy the Waterboy and Friday Night Lights, and then I also put up an option of something else. Waterboy easily coming in first.
Swept.
You like the water boy?
60%. Now, there was one movie.
Drinking the wrong water.
There was one movie. He's spitting the Coca-Cola. There was one movie that did seem to get the most comments. And this
Mama
is
said make the alligator ornery.
so because he got all them teeth and no toothbrush.
No toothbrush.
Because it's a blue
we're just gonna-
oblongata.
We're just gonna,
This is going to be a great
she
clip for
showed
you,
me her
Brandon.
boobies.
Good stuff.
He showed me the movies, and I like them too.
Mrs. Vicky Valancourt.
Yeah, you know what, Anna, I should get for the 3 shows I'm doing in Nebraska. I'm going to roll out the
Captain
red
Insano
carpet.
told me to go.
I'm going to do that.
all right, so there was one movie that got the most comments that weren't on the list. Which movie do you guys think that was?
The one that got the most.
The one like
On
the
the
right,
list.
like write-in votes. Which one do you think got the most write-in votes?
Jerry Maguire.
No.
For real.
Draft day?
No, remember the Titans. Actually,
Oh,
remember
remember
the
that.
Titans got the most votes. All right, so really quick here. Here's some other movies that I had on sort of my honorable mentions list. We did have Jerry Maguire on there.
Yep.
Nobody picked Brian's song.
Right.
One of the few movies that men can cry to and be okay with it. Either versions of The Longest Yard.
Yeah, but
Not a fan of either one?
the first one was pretty good. The second one, I mean, you could just tell Adam was at the point of his career. He's like, well, I'm just here. I'm getting paid. I'm gonna act like myself. My friends are in the movie, and let's just go see what happens.
Another one, Leatherheads. That had George Clooney and John Krasinski in it.
yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people haven't seen that one though. I mean,
Yeah, I haven't seen that one. I've heard about it.
yeah, the replacement.
The Replacements is the next one that I had on the list. Lucas.
Yeah,
Remember Lucas?
I don't know that one.
I don't remember that movie.
one with one of the Corys.
Yeah. Oh, Corey Haim.
Haim,
It's Corey Haim.
Oh, yeah.
the locust, like that would show up every.
And then the
once every
last
7
one that I had on here as an honorable mention was Draft Day.
We also Invincible with Marky Mark about the Philadelphia Eagle player.
So, my final movie, which we still haven't even gotten to, this might make a perfect run of me choosing Kurt Russell movies. I don't know if you guys have even heard of this one.
Oh, with Rob.
It's Kurt Russell and Robin Williams. Yeah.
Absolutely, 100% correct. You guys got it. It is called. Do you guys maybe remember what it's called?
Something about remember the days or something.
No,
What's
it's
that?
You're on the right. You're on the right
Yeah.
path. You're not right, but it's on the right path.
I just remember the white shoes.
The Best of Times.
The
Yeah,
best
there you go.
friend, There you go.
It almost reminds me of the Barbra Streisand movie for some reason.
What?
Is that really that great?
title,
I've
The
never
Best of
never
Times.
seen it.
What? Oh,
So
the movie, The
never
Best of Times?
Hmm.
No, what makes it great is it has Kurt Russell and Robin Williams, and I get to keep my streak of having Kurt Russell in every single movie draft I have him in there. So this one, like Robin Williams plays like the nerdy guy, and I remember
Yeah,
he
they're
goes
all
out on the
40.
field with his glasses.
Yep. It was like, I think it was like like a reunion game or something. It wasn't like an
Yes.
actual high school. It was like they were there for the high school like 20th reunion, and Robin Williams is trying to impress like the popular girl from when they were in high school, but he was a little dorky kid with the little cowlick. And Kurt Russell helps him out, getting him his North Dallas 40 would have been one to put in there too.
Well,
thinking
I am
about
now
that.
going to go look up The Best of Times and see if it's. You know what? I'll do it right here before we wrap up the show. I can try to get the old end of show music rolling here. Let me see here. We'll go to Just Watch and see if The Best of Times is available on a streaming service. Who brought up Wildcats?
That was me. You're welcome.
Yeah, you bringing up
enlightened
Wildcats
the
is what reminded me of that movie. But that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. It says it's on Prime Video with subs. Sub of what?
So it's on like
Interesting.
Roku.
Paid
Oh,
for
there you go.
channel.
Hey, wait, Lan, what's the one you watch all that goofy shit on?
Tubi?
It's on Tubi, baby. Plex and Freevee also is where you'll be able to find that. But thank you guys for being here. We pushed this because Shim had himself a paying gig last night, and we wanted to get him talking football today. So our regular time is usually on Wednesdays. We're usually here, or it's Shim's Thursdays, but it's Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific time. That's usually when we're doing these things live. Make sure you check out all the different socials. You can find me at The Real Brandalorian, Facebook, Instagram, obviously YouTube if you're here on YouTube. Make sure you're clicking like down below. It's much appreciated. It does so much for the channel when you guys are liking these things. Shim, socials, dish them out.
Go Shimon Moore Official on Facebook. Just go to that one and you'll find it. Shimon Moore Official.
Frank, where do you want people to follow you?
Not
Do
around
you
the
want people to follow
neighborhood.
you?
Not around the neighborhood.
Okay. No social medias?
No, but I did infiltrate a Bigfoot Facebook group, so there'll be a story on that at 11.
Yeah, we're going to do that
Wow.
coming up. That's going to be great. Lan, Big Lan PDX on the
Yeah,
gram.
on Instagram.
Julie
That's
Jules.
the one.
We're going to have to bring you on the show. One of these times, one of these guys can't make it. We got a spot waiting for you, man. If you ever want to come jump on the show, we'll be able to do that. We'll bring you in. You can start talking movies and all this stuff with us, man. And sure, I don't know if you heard it before, but on the weekends when you're streaming, I have you, I've got your stream going while I'm producing all my videos and stuff. So it makes me want to play Call of Duty, and Frank and I kicked ass last night. Second, and third place finish last night. We did amazing. All right, anybody else got anything they want to say? We got about 30 seconds here before we officially wrap up.
I just want to say that I love everyone. I love everyone, and I'm happy to be here, to be anywhere for that matter.
I learned that Taylor's called Tay-Tay.
Wait, it's only. But
Oh, and
It's
by
gotta
the
be
way,
sh-
have you seen that I got 3 shows that I booked last week coming up in Nebraska?
yeah, my birthday weekend,
the full
March
band.
16th.
Yeah, you should come out
No.
Where in Nebraska?
in Omaha.
Omaha.
I can't hear Omaha without thinking of the scene from The League when it's who was in Justified?
I thought you were gonna say Peyton Manning.
No, who was in Justified? I'm blanking on his damn name.
You better be quick. The music's
I
ending.
know. I know.
Go and put it in the chat. Put it in the comment section, guys.
Oh, whatever. I'll bring it up next week. Everybody
for
have
hanging
yourselves a fantastic evening.
Wear protection.
Y'all come
Congratulations,
I'm-
Killer Mike.
back. Bye.
What happened to Killer Mike? Did he got arrested? Did he get out?
No, but I'm just saying for his Grammy win. Well deserved.
Let's just say he walked out with a lot of hardware that night.
Cops trying to